Did you touch it?
It went from the ground into my hand.
Would it make you not go through it?
I wouldn't want to touch it again.
I guess it's working then, guys.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, guys. It's Cody and Eric and Clarence, or Clancy.
Welcome to today's video.
Today we've got some exciting stuff for us. May not be so exciting for you guys, but we got our brand new portable electric fence unit, the Razer Grazer. This is the Power Shepherd model made by Range Ward, and we're going to get to use it for the very first time. And I really think this is going to be a game changer for our operation. So stay tuned, and we'll walk you through it, tell you about it, and get it set up.
By the way, Clancy's name is just Clancy.
I just call him Clarence sometimes.
He just started that this last year or so.
2 years, his whole life basically.
Yeah. No, you haven't. It's only been like a year or two.
All right, well.
It has not.
Let's get to work, because Pop's going to be here in a little bit, and we're going to have to be working on the chicken church, and we need to have this done beforehand.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so y'all can see our grass is doing really good. But we've got a few sunflowers and stuff starting to come up right in here. And I don't like that. So what we're going to do is we got a brand new grazing system, the Razer Grazer Power Shepherd model, which is made for sheep. So what we're going to do this morning real quick is we're going to set our brand new electric fence system up, and I'm going to confine these sheep along this little waterway and make them graze it first. Now I don't know if they'll go to the sunflowers first. I kind of doubt they will hit them automatically, but we're going to get them over here and leave them for a week or so and see what they do. If I see they're eating the grass too much and not going after the weeds too, what we'll end up doing is we'll tighten them up where they are kind of confined to the waterway. So right now I'm just kind of surveying where I want to set my fence up and trying to decide how I want to do it where we can get the sheep over here easily without, maybe I can turn and put this where the wind's blowing at her face. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, Mom, right back over here at the water gap, I'm going to hook on over there by the water gap and come on this side of this ditch to somewhere right about here straight in front of us, and then from there, that's about 2 acres maybe. I may just shoot straight across over there like to that post over there or something and give them just this area. If we set our fence up first and leave a big gap down at that end, I think that's what, if we'll get our fence set up from over here and then we'll bring the ewes like we did the lambs, we'll just bring them across right in there, and when we get them over there, then we can set up the rest of the fence.
Like we did the
lambs. Yep. So let's go get the Razer Grazer and we'll start with that. We'll see how it works first time.
It's cold out here today too.
What?
I said it's cold out here today too.
It is. Went from 80 degrees yesterday to about 55, and the wind blowing 40 miles an hour, it feels like. So
the wind makes it way colder.
Okay, so Clancy's going to get the toolbox on the front open, so let's just do a quick walk around to this unit. So it's got 4 rolls of, yeah, a good many of them, 2 or 3 boxes of them, yeah, so bags of them. So it's got 4 rolls of this nylon, or this rope, electric fence rope here. Each roll is a half a mile long, so we can put up, in essence, a half a mile of electric fence, 4 strands of electric fence, or we could put up 2 miles of single strand electric fence. The unit comes on this trailer built like this. Here it's got its own built-in solar unit, so this is what charges the marine battery under here. Everything's self-contained, closed in, waterproof. It also contains 80 of these push in, step in. This may not go in because it's rocky right here, but Gallagher posts. There's 80 of these on this unit, and it's made so that whenever you put it all up and you take it, it's all self-contained. It's not going to fall off. So it also comes with these clips right here.
Is that how you clip it in?
I'd like to show the folks at home one before we start doing that. So these clips right here are made so the electric wire will go in there, and then they clamp on the post, and then you can adjust the height. So we have 3 of these clips for each post. So we'll run 1 wire through here, and then we'll space the other 3 out along there to keep the sheep behind it.
Is that how we're going to do it, or are we going to do 2 strands?
We're going to do 4 this morning, because these sheep have never been around electric fence. So I really want to, for lack of a better term, I want to really get them the first few times they get up against it, and then as we begin to move them, we'll gradually be able to drop that down to probably 2 wires when we get them trained to it, so that they know what it is. But super cool. I'm really excited about this thing, because what this is going to allow us to do is start tighten up our grazing lanes, our little pastures that we're going to set up for them, and we can graze those really hard, get the sheep to eat everything that we want them to eat, and then move them to another one and give that a rest for a while. That's called regenerative grazing. That way you're regenerating your land. So what that does is the sheep, once we get them trained to it, they'll eat everything in front of them, because in their mindset, if they don't, they're going to run out of feed. You know, they're going to run out of grazing ahead of them. So they're going to eat weeds, they're going to eat grass, and then we move them to the next one, they do the same thing. But in the same time frame, the same token, we're concentrating their manure and their urine all right there in that one spot instead of spread out all over the pasture. And each little spot's going to get its own basically fertilization and weed killing going on at the same time. Also,
We got to put our chickens in there.
yeah, we're going to have a deal like sort of like that for the chickens. We're not going to run the chickens behind the sheep, I don't think, because we don't have enough chickens to make that work. But so really excited to get this thing going. I think it's going to, like I said, I think it's going to be a game changer for us. Eventually, what I think, if it does what I think it'll do, it'll allow us to increase our stocking rate. That way we can have more sheep, and then we'll also introduce it to cattle as we begin to run cattle behind it. So I'm really excited about this, guys. I've been looking for something, been wanting to do this for a couple of years now, and I'm really excited to give it a try and see how it's going to work. There are a few other features I wanted to walk around and show you guys on it. This unit came, and I believe all of them come with one. A deal to check your fence to make sure it's hot, see where if you have a short or something, where it's at, so that you can pinpoint that. It's way overbuilt. The solar panel, the battery, the charger, all that stuff is made for up north in Canada. We're down here in Texas where it's not near as dark, near as long, so it should do everything we want it to do there. This tongue will pull out. You can pull it with a 4-wheeler. This thing's super light, guys. You can move it around with one person. Clance rolled it out from in the barn this morning by hand. You hook it up to your buggy, hook it up to your pickup, move it around. Back here on the back, when you get ready to roll your reels up, you put 2 reels on here, and you can hit this little button, and it'll just wind them up for you. You run your wires through here, and you just keep moving it side to side like this, and just kind of keep it going where you want it on there to keep it nice. So, well, let's get us a handful of posts and start putting clips on, and then we'll get ready to get it set up. So I'm going to grab right here a handful of these posts. We'll bring over here. Clance, you got us a bag open?
Yep, I got one bag open right now.
All right.
I'm opening it with my brand new Keep Branching Case Pocket Knife. In stock right now.
Yep, brand new, just at the merch store. You got it upside down though. I mean, it's right side up, but then the logo's right.
Yeah.
Those are super cool.
Very sharp. It cuts straight through that plastic.
Sweet.
Let's
Babe,
see.
show your knife. I want to see it.
Almost looks maroon in here, huh?
Yeah.
But it's red, so.
That thing is all pretty cool.
So these are all new Case Kenzua knives. This one has a spear point on it. Clancy's has the Tonto blade on it, Tonto tip there. It's easy one-hand operation. These are aluminum handles. This is stainless steel, S35 VN steel. Awesome.
Very
Come with a
smooth
clip
and
on them.
easy.
Yeah. All right. So let's let's get this going. So we're going to put 3 clips on each post. This is going to be in the ground. The top wire will be here. So I think that kind of spacing there is going to be about right. So let's make one, and then we can.
Man, I had one out and it started on different.
So look, you're going to.
No, I know it's not. I know you do it like that, but like, see how it like messes it up and stuff?
Yeah, I didn't like that either, really, but.
I'll be right back.
Oh, you can just do it. Yeah.
I want to use this as a pattern, so I don't want to get rid of it yet.
Oh.
I mean, is that going to be about right? You think that'll turn a sheet?
I don't think it'll turn it, but after it runs into it a couple times, it will.
Go in the shop and grab a post. I mean, a marker. And you can start marking the post over there. And then I'll know where to put the deals. I know that's overkill, guys. I'm one of those type people, yes. I like things to all be even and not, I mean, I know you can't get everything perfect, but I like stuff to, dang, I put both of them on. I got some of them on upside down. Golly, them things are, I'll tell you one thing, them things ain't coming off once you get them on there.
That's upside down.
I know, that's why I'm taking them off.
Alright, hold on. Let me mark one more before you start.
Okay. So let me show you guys what we're doing here. So Clance, we got us a pattern here, and Clance is going to go through and mark the rest of the post using our pattern so that we get everything kind of in the same spot. I don't know, I mean, my first inclination is that we're going to put these clips on the inside just like this pigtail is at the top. Then when you stack it on here, you see it'll be, put that foot in there like that, hook it on there, then they'll be on the inside also of each one of these rows and be out of the way. So they spin around pretty easy. They don't slide up and down, but they spin around.
I
So
think that might be why they made them like where it kind of
you think they made them?
mess up like that.
Well, you think they made? No, I think that's rubber coated, so if it touches it, it doesn't short out. But I also think it's like that so it doesn't slide up and down, because you don't want to set it and then it move up and down real easy. So. Yeah.
I'll try some.
This will be a one-time deal for us too, is once we get these on, we don't have to put them back on again. Well,
Here, you do the rest of this one.
let me show you. So put it on, you got it on the right way?
Yep.
I grab it on the back and then the top, and then just twist over.
Yeah, I can't do that with one hand.
All right, we'll start getting the clips out then and all. It does take a little hand strength. Okay guys, so we're just gonna do 30 posts this morning because I think that'll be more than enough to cover what we want to get done. And Erica's granddad's back here this morning to help us finish up the chicken church. So let me show you what we got here. So we got them all on here. Got a good many of them. Now Clance is gonna start putting them back on the trailer. So we're gonna put 10 posts on each one of these poles right here. Hook the bottom in first and then slide the top in. You gotta, you know, are you trying to do it that way?
No, what next step?
Come in there, put the top in, slide them down. Put 10 of them on there when it gets done. And then when you close it down for transport, when this comes down, this lid comes down, it locks them all in place where they won't come out. So. Okay guys, so we had a small minor pause in there to work on the chicken church, but now that Erica's granddad had to head home, so we're going to get back to getting the electric fence done. So what we've decided is we're going to hook on right here at this water gap, this side of the water gap. We're going to go straight down what would be the south side of this little ditch right here till we get about halfway down it, and then we're going to shoot across to the permanent fence we have on the other side. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open this up. Yeah, just stick that in your pocket. So
I'll just take this one.
we're going to put all 4 rolls out at once, all 4 wires. Let's take this one. So here, hook that through here first. I've already done it. There you go. Okay, so we want our wire to be on the inside of our post. We're just kind of doing this to see about where we need to start. So we're going to hook on, I think right there's good, don't you? Where's the next one going to?
Because the next one will be on that one. Or, well, just hook this one right here. That'll be.
That ain't no good. Let's just hook it up here. It'll be fine. Okay, so we kind of got an idea there. Now we're going to grab the rest of our wires and run them over here too.
So this side would be the bottom and that side would be the top 2?
Yeah, top, middle, bottom, and bottom. So the way these handles work, actually, I don't know that we can do that because that's going to run all the way through there and be hot. We probably need to hook this part onto the fence, not that metal part.
Alright, well, that's just as easy.
Yeah, just like that. Huh?
I said that's just as easy, so it's... Here, I got it. Yeah, that one will go on there. What if the cow makes it?
It'll shock the tarnation out of her. If she touches that metal end right there, it ought to shock her, so.
Not right now. It ain't hot. Right?
It ain't hot yet, no.
Well, I'm not going to go around you for it.
Yeah, then you'd be tangled up in it, Mom.
Yeah, Mom. This one's probably the bottom one.
That's all right. Perfect. Okay, so I think...
You want me to walk behind it so we make sure everything's fine?
I think that spacing ought to be all right for a sheep, I hope.
That's definitely good for a sheep.
We'll move this post down here just a little ways just to... All right. Now what we're going to do, guys, is Clance and I are going to grab a handful of posts, and we're going to go about 8 or 10 steps and put in a post, and 8 or 10 steps. So,
all right, well then let's get this spot done real quick.
so I think the easiest way for us to do this would be, Mom, if you'll just drive straight towards the old bed frame deal over there at the cattle guard until you see an easy spot to cross the ditch there, and then you can just start coming back.
Why is she coming back though?
She can come back to film.
Oh, then she can walk back?
Yeah. Let me have the deal, and I'm going to show them how it's going to. Everybody out from under the rig. So we've got these set to freewheel, so they should all turn as Mom goes. Easy, get out of there. Come on. See? Whoa, hang on, whoa! That's our fault.
Gosh, Dad. We're gonna have to
Yeah, put those back on.
grab a couple more if we're gonna get all the way over there.
Yeah, we're gonna get a few more. Okay. So before we start driving, we need to
Make sure she ain't on top of any wires also.
we need to close our lid. Okay. Okay, Mom, I think we're ready. Go slow.
Well, she can go faster than that.
All right, here, hold this. I gotta get the ants up.
I just had ants in my pants, tell you that.
Yeah, up in my...
Ow!
You got more?
No, I just like kind of
Okay.
myself.
Now Clance and I,
So do we need to move this one back now? You
we
think?
might go back and move it directly, but let's start putting them in.
How about this? I'll walk. I'll walk and like set them in, and then you push them in.
Did I tell her to cross the ditch, or did I say stop when you find a spot to cross the ditch? That's good. That's good. Okay, maybe I don't communicate. I don't know.
No, you told her what?
What I want
You're
to do
good!
was to stop on this side of the ditch, because then we're going to make a turn and go across, because I really want them tightened up over here to eat these weeds. So, but no harm, no foul. Bub's going to take off. Oh. I'll be the post carrier. Hey, try to put them in straight up and down, not crooked. Either direction, both standing straight up and down and in there. There you go, much better. Here, can you carry these and do that too, and I'll come behind you? Put the...
I don't think I can carry those two.
Huh?
No, I'm probably not.
Well, Mom's coming. All right. Bob said he had 3 posts right here. Huh? Bob said he had 3 posts right here. He ain't got no posts. Oh, they're right here. No, because we're turning at the ditch and going over there towards the tree. I don't think you... Clance, line me up right here. With that post. Good?
That's good.
I know. I thought I told you to stop when you got to the ditch at a good place to cross. Clance, I need you to line me up on the rest of the post, please.
Over to you. No. Back. Little bitty bits at a time. A little to the right. To Mom. Forward. Right there.
That's exactly the same holes it was in.
Forward. Right there.
Oh. I think I got them
Got your wire
crossed. Literally.
Say that to your right.
Bob, look at this punk. He just doing the top 2 so he don't have to bend over.
He got a cold deal.
Will you pull it over those? There we go. I didn't raise no idiot.
I'm coming back.
I got him.
I got him.
Yeah, because we thought you were...
There's one right there.
One what?
Hole.
Okay, well.
You might ask me what I'm doing before. Well, we thought Dad thought you were dropping them every 10 steps.
Common sense would say if you're walking and dropping posts, you're counting the 10 steps and dropping a post there.
I just started dropping every so often so I wouldn't have to carry them all the way in.
Lazy.
Tangling down here.
Yeah, Dad, what did you do?
What happened there?
Oh, okay. Huh.
Are you sure you didn't get this crossed?
No, it won't hurt.
Yeah, you crossed your top wire right here.
So the grass isn't gonna make it go off on the bottom wire all the time?
That'll be all right. Who put that thing in?
You?
I don't think so. I think that was your doings.
Alright guys, I'm driving food truck. They're kind of the lambs. Or the ewe lambs, let's see if they'll follow me. I think see Bob and Dad had to bring a few up. Hey Rubes. Hey Ruby. Still got them coming.
Where's the the second wire? No. I'm just trying to tie some half hitches or something. I don't really know what's the best thing to do here.
You hold this, Mom. I'll go see if I can run them away from the fence.
Okay, so we've got everything hooked up, tied up the way we want it for now. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our leads here that come out the back of our box. Oh, we need to put our ground in. That's one thing I forgot to show y'all was this ground rod.
Now you're going to show them.
And it's got this power hammer, so you can just boom, 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 knock it down in the ground. So let's just do that right here.
Hold on, let me come over there.
Yeah, get on that side. It's not hooked up. It's not any. So I'm just gonna. That's it. This is our ground with the clamp on it. We're going to clamp it on. You're supposed to clamp it on this right there. So that's good. We're going to take our hot wire, get that away. All right, guys, so we got everything hooked up. I guess we're ready to test it now.
What is this?
That's the keys to the lockbox. Okay, so all we should have to do is hook the ground cable up.
But back up.
I don't need any help, Bob, to hook up a clamp. That clamp to there, and the positive clamp should hook up here. And we should be hot.
Bob, go touch it and try it.
I would not touch this one if I was you.
I hear it ticking.
Yeah, it's touching the grass. The grass is getting... Well, come on, you touched the poultry one.
The poultry one, not the bison one. Yeah, I guess
This is not the bison one.
The
This is
sheep
sheep
one.
Well,
Can I do that?
I mean, I don't even know what you're supposed to do yet.
I know what you're supposed to do.
Oh, do you?
You push, you get this open.
Look at, won't you look at the
clamp it on
instructions?
there. No, look, it's perfect. You clamp this on. Watch.
He doesn't... I hope it stops this far out of you because you didn't look at the
No, that goes to the ground.
Oh, duh. I saw something. There's red. What does that mean?
Okay. Flat. All right.
Flashing red.
Flashes to show the fence is above a minimum animal control level. All right. Check all of them. Check every wire.
Same thing.
All right. Working?
Same thing.
So it ought to be hot. Did you touch it?
It went from the ground into my hand.
Would it make you not go through it?
I wouldn't want to touch it again.
I guess it's working then, guys. Okay, so our first impressions.
Let's see if it still works.
I mean, we probably. Hey,
No.
listen, don't get against it, goober. So we're gonna. Hey, bub, I want to go down and test it at the very end. If it's working at the very end, then we'll be good. First impressions, it was super easy to set up and get going. A couple of things I think I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out some kind of a final post, whether it's a steel post or something I can drive in the ground, and then maybe get some kind of little bungee gates so that I can just bungee it over. Or even more than that, even less hard than that, what I think I can do is get some more of those little white handles. Then you can just tie them in where you need them and hook them on wherever you ended off at. So.
You know what the other word for less hard is?
What?
Easier.
Did I say less hard?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, you got that all crooked.
Restart.
No, I can't restart. All right, let's go down there and check the other end and see if we're hot down there.
Here, you get this.
You got it. You're doing great.
Get this on video.
Okay. Let me look, Mom. Let me see what it is. Back up, please. Will you let me look?
Oh, I think I just got it. Oh my gosh, that was terrible.
What was it? A whole tornado?
Did you get it?
I think so. I mean, I know so, but I'm trying to make sure my contact's still on there. Yeah. Oh,
Let's turn the
contact out, man.
Let's turn the pickup off and we'll get going. Okay, so the first sheep walked up to it and got her a good pop. We were about 80 foot from her and we could hear the pop from here. So the fence is very hot and it won't take these sheep long to learn to respect it. Somebody's fixing to get it right here.
Oh, got her again.
After just a few of those, they're done. They'll learn to respect it. And as we begin to move them and the more respect they get for the fence, we'll be able to drop down and maybe just use 2 wires or 3. You know, we may be able to adjust it where we're just using 2 or 3 wires at once. I'd like to get them where we could run them behind 2 wires. Then what we could do is we could really, you know, set the unit up and we could just make more paddocks at once or more little pastures at one time.
Did you say paddock?
I said paddock, I know.
Cody, what are you in Ireland?
That's what the regenerative grazers call them is paddocks. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Grazing paddocks.
You're a regenerative guy now.
We're getting there, yeah. But I mean, this is awesome. I mean,
I know. I agree.
I'm excited about this. So let's go get our rams.
Taking in the view right here with this windmill behind you.
Let's go get our rams turned out. So we're going to put the rams in now. They should, if they start breeding right now, we should start seeing lambs in end of September, 1st of October, somewhere in that time frame. So we should have all of our lambs on the ground before all the bad weather gets here. They'll be up and big and strong before winter sets in, and hopefully we'll be ready to go.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go get it done.
All right, we've been watching the boys came out and all the girls have flocked around them. They're all like, who is this here?
Who are these sexy fellers?
Yeah.
Who are these strapping young men?
Strapping young men.
The electric fence appears to be working well also. We haven't got anybody out yet, so. And we got both the pups over here, Cagney and Lacey.
Jump it.
Okay, have fun with that. I hope you don't make it so that it'll be.
You want to video this just in case?
Uh-huh.
Might as well put my phone up there.
The electric fence?
Yeah, he's gonna jump it.
What's that?
Dang it! Dang it!
Easy clear. Easy.
It'd be funny until he hangs his foot and he gets hung over and he can't get out of it and it's just popping him. Pop,
I know.
pop, 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 pop.
I mean, it's a little motivating.
Quit teaching the sheep how to get over it.
They can't jump as high as me, Dad. I literally jumped the highest.
Uh-oh, these girls smelled them.
I literally jumped the highest in my school, Dad.
Awesome.
They're like, hello, what's going on? Who are these boys over here?
Yeah,
Poor
everybody
guys.
else sees them
They all
now.
want to know what's going on, who these boys are. Poor boys.
This is pretty much what it looked like anytime I walked in
Cody,
the old
no, it
honky tonk
wasn't.
back in the days, you know.
No,
I walked in and here they come,
that's not how it looks.
just like this.
No, it is not.
That's the way you came, just like that.
No, it isn't. Cody.
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh.
Look, just like that, in a high lope.
They're all like, ooh, there are boys in here now. This is hilarious.
See, this was me whenever they're all in a house.
They're all
not just
running.
a couple of them.
All right.
Look at that. I mean, they are just all over there like, hello.
All right.
Cagney and Lacey are like, what's going on? Poor baby's having to watch this.